This message is for anyone who's been feeling discouraged about their progress or confused about what content they should be creating, how they should do marketing, what their offerings should look like. So there are two main reasons why I think we get into this state of being. And I know that because I've experienced it myself, and I see it happen in my clients as well. So the first reason is that we are being too exposed to what our peers are doing, to our peers or colleagues. And we're seeing what they're doing and saying on our news feeds or in email newsletters, that kind of thing. And, I know a lot of business coaches say to really stay in tune with what your competitors essentially are doing. And I just say, absolutely don't. Like, basically have tunnel vision. And I believe that when you do that, you can stay in integrity of your own ideas, your own message, your own way of being in business. Because when we actually see what others are doing, that's when the second guessing starts. It's like, oh, maybe I should do that, or maybe I should say it like that, or they've said that, so now I can't say it. So all of these problems come up when we see what others are doing. Whereas when we just close ourselves off and be in our own creative bubble, we just stay in integrity with who we are and how we want to be in business. So to practically do this, it does involve either unsubscribing or from peers and colleagues. Or if you don't want to unsubscribe, you can set up a filter in your email that their emails go straight to your archive box, for example, and you don't see them. On social media and places like that, again, you can either unfollow, or if for some reason you don't want to unfollow because you think, you know them and you might feel like it's offensive or something, you can mute that person so that they don't appear on your newsfeed. So there are things that you can do. And I really just suggest you try it and see how you feel, because really you're going to feel a lot calmer. You're going to feel like, oh, great. Now it's just me and I can get on with things. The second reason why we get into this state of feeling like we haven't done enough, we're not there yet, we haven't progressed enough, is it's called being in the Oww Brain, as in the ouch brain. And the way we've been taught to set goals is all about this. So it's sort of like the ouch brain is activated when you compare current results with desired results. So it's always looking at here you are, and there's the desired result. And it's sort of like, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. This is taking so long. And all the negative thoughts that can come with that type of thinking. So it also leads to procrastination as well. So whenever you find yourself procrastinating or feeling frustrated because you're not there yet, or feeling confused, really think about, well, have you done what I'm just about to say, which is activate the Oww Brain? Do you have a practice to activate the Oww Brain? So the Oww Brain looks at where you are compared to where you've been. So that can be where you were at the beginning of the week, at the beginning of the month, the year. So it's looking at how far you've come. And the interesting thing about having a practice where you do this is you remember what you've done. You remember each little bit of progress, because we so easily forget that. And every time in a group where I ask people to do this, they are so surprised about all these things that they forgot. So when you make time to do this practice, what happens is you feel like, yeah, I'm doing enough, and I'm also making progress. And from that place, you can take inspired action. You don't tend to procrastinate. So a very practical way to bring this into your week is to have a weekly review practice. And you could either do that at well, the end of your working week or just the end of the week on a Sunday. So you're kind of capturing everything that happens, not just business or work related things. And, I ask my questions, things like, okay, looking back, what do I feel good about? And what am I noticing? Either about myself or about the outer world, because sometimes that can be really interesting and informative to your business. I look at, is there anything I'd like to do differently? And quite important is those questions tend to inform what is a priority moving forward. And I identify what's the most important action I can take. Usually that has something to do with the projects in my seasonal plan, because those projects are identified that they are things that will make the biggest impact in terms of, or the biggest difference in terms of income and impact. So yeah, be really good if you could give that a test drive. Carve out some time where you sit down in a relaxed way, not rushing through it, and do this weekly review practice. So the two things I suggest: have tunnel vision, close yourself off from seeing what your peers are doing, and have this weekly review practice. And I think that will make the world of difference about how you feel. So let me know how you go. This is Danielle Gardner. Thanks for watching.